Okay, first we grab the key, because we need this eagle key for something. Oh hey, we can read this. Calibri's note. Keep an eye on Adler. He's hiding something from us. There was nothing in his diary, but when I probed his mind, there was memories of an LSTR unit working at Sierpinski. There's no record of that model of replica ever being deployed here. An order for a single unit for some survey work in the mine was briefly considered, but no new orders were made due to the commander's sickness. Yeah, Adler was a sneaky son of a bitch. Okay, unlike last time, where I was also caught off guard, here's a sound, a little warning for loud noise. Why am I forgetting the word? Anyways, any headphone users, be careful. I will quiet the noise as best I can. Ugh. 25. Uh, 116. 149. I'm dead. Oh, oh, my ears. And once again, I'm on death's door. You know what? I'm gonna play risky. No, I'm not. Hello? What the hell was that? Adler's diary. I have been fascinated by a peculiar piece of furniture I discovered in storage, a strange box. Storage. In storage. A strange box with a removable dial in the front that was confiscated from a worker some time ago. I was instantly drawn to it, though I'm not sure why. When I put my ear on the mechanism, I can hear it faintly clicking, like a clock. Without Colibri's help, it has become much harder to coordinate the logistics cadre. If there is anything good to say about that woman, it is how she knows how to make others respect her orders, despite her minuscule stature. I went to see her today, but her room is still locked. I had a dream tonight. Another memory of my Gestalt life, I believe. I was wearing my uniform. There was a young woman, her hair white as snow, and I was conducting some sort of test. I had a deck of cards with astronomical symbols on them, and asked her to guess the planet on the card I was holding. I was playing with that mechanical lockbox again, of which I am now sure is some kind of astronomical calendar, when I suddenly remembered a conversation I had with another replica when I was inspecting the mining site. However, it was clearly a model I have never seen before, some type of engineer with an orange chest piece. In my memory, She was just another member of our staff, but no such replica was ever stationed on Sierpinski. Replica memory is not the most reliable, they say, but never before have I experienced such a strange phenomenon. A little enigma of that box could only distract me from the chaos around me for so long. All the box contained was a small notebook, of which all pages turned out to be blank. It has been miserable since our beloved commander has fallen ill. I long for her stern guidance, that overwhelming authority in which she bathes a room. More sick, making my work even harder. How are we meant to shoulder this workload with no reinforcements? My only consolation is that as our protector staff decreases, so does the workforce we oversee. While more and more replica end up in this hospital wing, Gestalt workers seem to succumb much too fast for any attempts at treatment. Another diary filled, for no benefit but my own satisfaction. I've not ordered a new one yet, since I spent my saved ration marks on that marvelous-looking fountain pen. But I guess I'll make use of that notebook. So he fell into some sort of like psychosis. There's a hole in the front of the box. Looks like something is missing from the mechanism. It's probably in the post box. What do we get? Library key. Okay, now we gotta go all the ways down to floor 8. Okay, I have the health. I don't have anything else other than my health to spare for this auto injector. It's hella risky. Oh boy. Don't hit me. Strike. It's a strike. Damn it. Ah, that was the only outcome. I knew that was going to be the only outcome. But now we gotta go down to floor 8. And now we can finally make our way to the library. Oh hey, is that another storage unit? Replica known issues part 3. This neural pattern is extremely stable. Little has to be done to keep Minas happy. They get along well with most other models, thanks to their sometimes submissive, sometimes motherly personality. Unlike other modules, diary keeping is not mandatory for persona stabilization. Small stuffed animals may be given as fetish objects, though those resembling cats should be avoided as they might cause resurfacing Gestalt memories. Adler. Adler units work best when left alone. They do not mix well with their own type. They will usually become very emotionally dependent on their commander. Adlers are very susceptible to bioresonant suggestion. Is that what happened with this one that we encountered? The dick bag that pushed us down here? Making them fairly easy to control. However, they become bored very easily and may need new fetish objects at regular intervals for stabilization. Why are they called? Uh, what is this? Right. Up. Oh. This thing is... Okay. Am I doing it right? Uh, is that it? What the hell did I do? Da da da. Is there anywhere else to go? We can go down. That just leads us there. Same thing. Did I lock myself in here? I might have locked myself in here. What is this? What's the point of this? Oh, here we go. Go down. Am I supposed to grab something? Oh, is that it? Oh, what the hell? Yeah, astrolabe. I got. I, I was, I was quick and easy. That was quick and easy. What the hell? A strange clockwork-like dial mechanism with astronomical symbols on the front. Wait, hold on. Nope. Moon. Pause. Outline. Is this supposed to be for the star map? Maybe. Let's talk to you. Hi. Hello. Colibri. Oh, you're one of those units. Who are you? You're not one of our staff. No, I am not. I am almost dying constantly. I want the repair spray. You know what? Screw it. Take the repair spray. Replica known issues part 4. Colibri. Great care should be given to colibris. Their neural patterns are very unstable, and their bioresonance module makes them very susceptible to influence from others. Like most bioresonant individuals, colibris will often subconsciously create an emotional feedback loop, imitating and then broadcasting the emotions of those around them, acting as a sort of amplifier. While they are trained to recognize and disengage this behavior, already unstable units can sometimes spiral into persona degradation. Due to the whoa. Due to their bioresonant connection, neural pattern development in colibris varies less than in other modules. The constant exchange of memories and emotions between units of the cadre acts as a safety net that buffers extreme changes. However, once a majority of units in a cadre degrade, they will drag remaining units down with them. Because of this, it is important to decommission Colibri units instantly when they begin to degrade. For persona stabilizations, Colibris should have access to a well-stocked library. Oh, is that why you haven't turned like the rest? Because you're here in this library? The others, they've changed. We no longer sing in unison. No, they sing in wanting me dead. I used to be able to see into their minds. We were as one. Together, we guided them all. But now, I can't understand their thoughts anymore. Yeah, there's some disease thing that's overtaking every android. They're all Zomdroids now. Me and you and a few others I've met are the only ones still kicking. I've never been so alone before. They're still together, and I am here, outside, and they won't let me in. I cannot stand their song anymore. This is the only place where I don't have to hear them. This is the only place I'm safe. I can't go on like this. I wish I'd become like the others too. At least then, I wouldn't be alone. You're not alone. Oh, I'm not sure how long I'll be here, but you're not alone. You could follow me. We'll be in massive danger and a lot of dangerous situations and very sticky spots, but you can follow me. You won't be alone. I hate this. It is rough though, I will admit that. I have a hunter's key in a astrolab. So I assume this is where I use where I use it. I think I'm gonna have to go back to Adler's study. Right. Yes. I am supposed to use the astrolab here. And this is where we're supposed to figure it out. Oh, damn it. Oh. Wasn't something like this? Oh. I have to go back. I need to take a picture. Okay, I don't have to take a picture, I don't believe. It was something like this, I think. Wasn't exactly. Because these two were connected. Yeah, these two are connected. The inner circle... Okay, so the inner circle is right there, and this one is... here? No. Okay, so the star, which is Heimat or Lang, that is the top. Because those two have to be together. The middle circle is Rot Front, which is right there. And well, it's supposed to be like this, no? Unless that's showing Bouillon, meaning a little bit right here. No. Wait, is it not that complicated and I just have to follow these lines? Have them all intersect into here? Meaning like this? No, 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 no. This one has to intersect right here. No, they all look the same. The pause has to mean those two. So right here, the inner circle thing there, and this has to be kind of signifying rot front. I think I'm missing a piece of info. Belongs in this study room. There's something there. I have come packing. Okay, so this should be a big shot. Come at me. Bam! Ah! It's bad. It's bad. What is this? Repair spray? So what have we learned? We have learned that the hunter key belongs to here. And this is where we finally get our revolver. Second thing we learn is that it packs a hell of a punch. I mean, this thing quite literally knocks them on their ass. And the one that has a shield stuns them from not being able to use their shield. Meaning, if I'm able to get a hit off, I can kill them. Which is amazing for me. But what's down there is shotgun ammo and repair spray. On top of a repair spray, there's some documents or wherever it looks like there. I wasn't able to see it. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to get a clear shot on the one with the shield. And then we go guns blazing with the shotgun. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, they killed her. Replica overview storage. 5 combat. Each cadre of Protector security technicians is overseen by a controller unit, the most common of which is the Stork type, one of the tallest replica models thanks to their extended legs. Storks figuratively and literally keep a constant bird's eye view of any situation, ready to direct and coordinate their assigned security technicians. Their tough, no-nonsense demeanor, though sometimes described as brutal and even cruel, makes them the perfect fit as unwavering sentinels of order. And that's probably why they immediately murdered her. Oh, there's 2 of them. I have more ammo with this right now, so I trust this one a little more. Thank you for the pistol ammo. What is this? A repair spray. Good. Yes. Oh, so much ammo. What is this? Wait, what? Hello? It's not working. What is this? What is that? Hello? Operational Procedures Control. Aeon Guideline 176 for the deployment of operational procedures. Operational psychology. In order to reliably protect the safety of our nation, Aeon must develop and deploy procedures and technologies to maintain complete control over all replicas in service of the nation. Just like with Gestalts, procedures involving operational psychology are highly effective for behavior control of replicas. The primary advantage of replicas over a Gestalt is predictability. All newly deployed replicas of a module are virtually identical both physically and psychologically, as they all share the same memories under the same circumstances. A newly deployed Yuli unit will practically always react in the exact same way. However, as soon as a unit encounters new situations, it will begin to deviate from the original pattern. In some cases, this may lead to the unit being less efficient for its intended purpose. This is called persona degradation. Using a wealth of private information from the life of the Gestalt, each neural pattern is based on allows us to ensure optimal, uniform post-deployment development of each unit. In simpler terms, our primary objective is the focused manipulation of the individual to ensure they remain as close to the original pattern as possible, and thus productive, loyal, and docile for as long as possible. This is called persona stabilization. Stabilization can come in many forms, and usually takes on the form of regular activities or fetish objects that distract and calm the replica. Until the development of bioresonance technology that allows wide-scale direct behavior control, the method of operational psychology still remained the most reliable way to control both replicas and gestalts in the interest of the protection of national security. Okay. What does this have to do with you? Who? You are alive. Oh, it's you. Ara. I feel like I know you. I think I read about you. The Ara units? What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be down in the mine? Your flashlight? Let me take a look. Try it now. Hey, it's working. Thanks. Can you believe this? All these files. They think they know us so well. I mean, don't they? I mean, not completely, but with a lot of it they understand, since our we are androids. So much talk about persona and stabilization. In the end, they just want us to shut up and work until we die. What a joke. Yeah, that's... yeah. It is awful. I agree. What do you mean you don't remember me? I don't know. I'm getting snippets that the, our character, she was part of here, but she was in the ship for some reason. So it's interesting. Did you hit your head? I'm staying here. No chance I'm ever going back to work. You're not going back to work for an entirely different reason. It's not because of you taking a stand. It's more along the lines of there's really no authority left to force you to work with the infection. But okay, thank you. Bamboo plants thriving under a glowing light. A grow light. Grow light? Huh. Well, thank you. How do I leave? How do I leave? Do I gotta go back? Oh, I do. What the hell? You telling me if I just went to the left a bit, I would have gone out of here by myself? Well, discarded hard hats lie among stacks of classified files. Thank you for the little exposition. Let us continue where we're going again. Wow. Okay. That was interesting. But that's still not helping with my case on trying to figure this out. So this is, that diamond Hamat. This is, well, Hamat. Ling. No, I want to look at Barfront. This is the thing, I'm a little confused on. The full circle. Raw front. Vanilla. The pause. And then the last one. Okay. After having died a few times, I was searching through some stuff. I figured it out. First, let me get my eye. Okay, we see the symbols. We see the full circle, we see the pause, and we see the outline of the circle. Or the nut. The bolt nut. Anyways. We see Rot Front, we see Vignette, and we see Hema. What I was able to gather when I'm searching through my memories here, look at Vignette. Vignette has the pause. Vignette is next to the other one, but that Vignette is the pause. Our next one is Kitej. No, not Kitej. Rotfront, which is the full circle. Okay. And now, where did these say there were? Look, Rotfront is down here. Vignette is beside Kitej, right there. Hemont, which I don't know how I didn't get Hemont, but it's there. It's like this. Now, we have these. We just have to figure out, we just have to brute force it now. With these ones. There we go. Would I have liked to have figured it out myself? Generally, yeah. But I did do like majority of the work before I decided to brute force it, which, in my opinion, is passing grade. And we have the administrator key. And what is this? Shrine Diary. Dated 84/21D. I've started yet another new diary. How time flies. The work is dull and monotonous as ever in Sierpinski, but a bright light illuminates my day. Today, I was invited to a meeting by Commander Falk, and she was as magnificent as ever. Another day passes. During my meeting with the commanders today, I felt the strangest sensation of familiarity as I sat with her. Sadly, our meeting was interrupted by an unexpected power outage. I've been feeling strangely paranoid these days. Never before have I felt so strongly the sense of deja vu as I have these past few days. When I checked the pages of my diary today, I noticed that for some inexplicable reason, I seem to have dated my previous entries with today's date. What an embarrassing mistake. I don't think that's a mistake. Every day feels a bit like I've lived it before. And even stronger is the sensation that something is, somehow, just slightly out of place. Why is my diary filled with entries I cannot recall writing? Why are they all dated to today? Has the loss of my beloved commander finally gotten to my mind? Am I going insane? I fear what will happen to me if anyone finds out. I am alone in this. If they discover my notes, I'll be decommissioned too. Something is wrong. I can feel it. Is this really madness? When I read the pages of my diary, I recall events that never happened, a yesterday that never was. Yet it feels as real as the one I actually experienced. This cannot merely be a defect of my mind. It feels as though in this room I peer into another version of reality. How? I do not know. Perhaps I too have become sick like the others without realizing it. But I will not succumb. A slow accumulation of reproduction errors, a gradual corruption of information, a story misremembered, slowly morphing with each retelling, like genetic material, mutating and evolving, like the replica mind copied over and over from an aging template. I do not know, but I will find out. The answers lie below. I can feel it. Someone or something calls me from there, in the mine. So, my speculation so far is obviously something's in the mine, but um, while digging deeper into there, the androids uncovered something, some mystical thing that can affect them. And that's what led to this outbreak and led to everyone going crazy, is because they dug too deep and they uncovered some uncanny horror that when they acknowledge it, when they try to acknowledge it, or when they get swept up through the forceful corruption, led to all of them becoming corrupted and becoming these Zomdroids. All of them going mad with whatever that they're afflicted with. Elster. This is what we are. Is it not? Elster? Generation 5 Cosmo Pioneer Specialist. Magpie? Land survey ship technician replica. This is what we are, I believe. Yeah, Elster. Because we were on a ship, I remember that. I will forever remember that we start off on a ship. Biomechanical with carbon fiber reinforced polyethylene shell and titanium skeleton. So we're meant for survivability. No wonder why we can take quite a lot of punishment. We're not really meant for combat, and why we're so weak compared to a lot of the other types and androids here, but we are for survivability, which is why we can take like 2 hits from those very strong like kind of titan androids. A versatile combat engineer unit primarily designed for orbital service. These tough and stoic loners are best suited as specialist sappers and scouts. Their technical knowledge and combat capabilities make these units true survivalists. Okay, I'm just a dumbass that should shut my mouth and read. We are meant for combat. Okay. Especially when in their iconic white and blue heavy combat configuration, which sports bullet-resistant armor plating on their chest and forearms. We have bullet-resistant armor platings as well? That sounds nice. But it doesn't seem like it's as heavy as the others. I guess it makes sense. What's used for kind of mobility gets get to lower points in like defense. I guess that makes a nice trade-off in a way, certain ways. Since the original neural pattern for this unit was lost with the destruction of the central neural archive on Veneta. Oh, so there's only so many Elster units anymore. New Elster units have been produced based on a decommissioned unit from the Penrose program. Okay, yeah, there's only so much um, because they can be producing it off of a decommissioned one, but that will degrade over time compared to the original, basically. And with that, it does mean um, it does kind of mean that the Elster units are one of a kind. Slowly, within time, they'll become one of a kind. Oh wow. Anyways, we have gotten the admin key. I would like some more items, uh, just a little more defense, but I'm not gonna go through all those other things. So instead, we are just going to go to the elevator. Administrator key. It's the mineshaft access elevator controls. If she is alive, she's probably there. Take the elevator to the mine? No. Okay. So, we have finally, finally complete this area. We have gone through a lot, but we are finally done. This is this is definitely going to be a two-parter. Uh, holy crap! It was very difficult. I died a lot because I was just scrounging for resources while trying to save whatever I could. Uh, but I really loved it was annoying at times, but I really loved the challenge. The lore so far, I I love. I'll catch you next time. This is Solo Valley. Take care.